the face who runs the place.
I am the best thing going today.
Rest in peace.
The future is standing in front of you.
Looks like the time has come to pull the plug on the weak. Your independence gone. Control is not what it seems. It's time to rise up and take it into the streets. The life support is cut. The transformation complete. My actions don't seem so clean. You're out there pulling the strings. Anything in a cage that couldn't hold has escaped and it's out of your control. Everything you ever hoped that you could be only exists in a fake reality. You and I are one in the same. One reflection, bound by different names. Recognize that you have become everything you hate. Everything you hate.
We come to you tonight from Dallas, Texas, as we welcome you to another edition of Monday Night Raw. And currently on his way to the ring is Baron Corbin, who is in a right mood after what transpired at the end of last week's show. Baron Corbin took on the Universal Champion Braun Strowman in the main event last week, and while Samoa Joe screwed over the Lone Wolf by causing a disqualification. Corbin is rightfully frustrated because if he would have beaten Strowman last week, that would have earned him another shot at the Universal Championship. Let's hear what Corbin has to say. Samoa Joe, what the hell was last week? You think you can just interrupt my chance at beating Braun Strowman and getting another shot at the Universal title? I don't think so. I took great pleasure in beating the hell out of you last week, and if you try to interfere in my business again, I'll put you down permanently. As for you, Strowman, because my chance at beating you last week was compromised by Joe, I expect recompense in the form of another match against you. So Kevin Nash, do what's right and make the match official. Well, here comes the Universal Champion Braun Strowman, and it'll be interesting to see what he makes of this situation, because Corbin does have a point, guys. Again, if Baron Corbin would have picked up the victory last week over Braun Strowman, the Universal Champion, then Corbin would have earned himself another shot at the Universal Championship. But because of Samoa Joe's interference, and because of the disqualification that took place last week, we will never know if Corbin would have picked up the victory last week or not. Corbin, you got lucky last week, because if it wasn't for Samoa Joe saving your ass, I would have pummeled you so bad that you would have needed to be scraped off of the ring mat. Oh, is that right? Yes, it is. Oh, and well, here comes the man that started all of this. Here comes the man that started this controversy to begin with. The Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe, now makes his way to the ring. And let's see if we get some sort of explanation as to why Samoa Joe caused the disqualification in the first place. What an interesting way to kick off Monday Night Raw. What have you got to say, Joe? Let's get one thing straight. Last week, I came out to that ring to make a declaration that I was coming after the Universal Championship. And if it wasn't for you, Corbin, I would have choked out Strowman with ease. Well, again, interrupt my business one more time, Joe, and you won't be choking anybody out ever again. You hear me? You talk the talk, don't you, Corbin? Too bad you can't walk the walk. We all saw Battleground. Oh dear, tensions are rising here on Monday Night Raw, as here comes our general manager. Let's hope that Kevin Nash can come up with a solution to this dilemma sooner rather than later, because things are quickly getting out of hand. What a way to kick off Monday Night Raw. All three of these men bring up some valid points, but who is in the right? That is what our general manager has to decide right now. The gears are turning in the mind of Kevin Nash. What's the solution gonna be? Alright, listen up. To settle the issues here between the three of you, we're gonna have a triple threat match at the upcoming Primed for Glory pay-per-view. Strowman will defend the Universal title against both Joe and Corbin. As for tonight, we're gonna see Corbin take on Samoa Joe to see who the better of the two really is. Well, I can get behind that. Looks like we've got our main event for tonight. Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw, and moments ago our main event of the evening was announced by General Manager Kevin Nash, as Baron Corbin will be taking on one of the men that he will compete against in 2 weeks at Prime for Glory, Samoa Joe. What a main event that should be. Right now though, here comes a team that we have not seen in quite a while here on the red brand. Here come Breezango. The Fashion Police make their way down to the ring. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Daytona Beach, Florida, accompanied to the ring by Fandango, Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze on his way to the ring, accompanied by tag team partner Fandango. And we have not seen Breezango in quite some time here on Raw. Tonight they make their return as Tyler Breeze is set for one-on-one action against the current United States Champion, Kevin Owens. Fandango will remain at ringside for this contest as he offers support to his tag team partner. A tremendous opportunity here tonight though for Tyler Breeze, because if he can knock off the United States Champion Kevin Owens, then he may be the next man in line for a future United States Championship match. Tyler Breeze currently awaiting the arrival of the prize fighter, and here he comes. Introducing his opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, he is the United States Champion, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens also holds the Money in the Bank contract, which he will be able to cash in at any point in time until the next Money in the Bank pay-per-view for a Universal Championship match. Kevin Owens was able to also defend his United States Championship successfully at the Battleground pay-per-view, defeating Arya Daivari, Drew McIntyre, and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a fatal four-way match. Many people are stating that Kevin Owens barely survived that fatal four-way at the Battleground pay-per-view. As here we go, Tyler Breeze one-on-one with Kevin Owens here tonight. And there is the bell. And Kevin Owens starts things off with a big forearm to Tyler Breeze, as Breeze gets sent off the ropes now, and Kevin Owens with a back body drop. Following up with a kick to the back as well, does Owens. Tyler Breeze back up to a vertical base, but right into the grasp of Kevin Owens, as there's a double underhook suplex. Oh, and what a shot that was there by KO. Tyler Breeze being picked back up to his feet now by Kevin Owens, and here's Owens setting Breeze up for the Samoan drop. Oh, and now Owens with the boot to the chest of Tyler Breeze, and we've seen this before, driving the wind out of the lungs of Tyler Breeze there. And now Owens with a stomp right to the face. Tyler Breeze picked back up to his feet again, but there's a fireman's carry takeover. Nice reversal, but Owens slaps away that punch before delivering that forearm again. Oh, and there's a boot right to the throat of Prince Pretty, as Owens now just chokes Tyler Breeze on the mat. And now the United States Champion sets up Tyler Breeze here. Oh, driving him into the mat. Here's the cover and a kick out at one by Breeze. Kevin Owens, one of the most sadistic and dangerous men I have ever known to have stepped through those ropes. This is a man that injured Daniel Bryan after he took the United States Championship away from him. Breeze head first there off the top rope, and there's a big right hand by KO. And now from behind here on Breeze. Oh my goodness. Neck first planted there into the mat. And Kevin Owens just screaming at the WWE fans. Sadistic as can be is the prize fighter Kevin Owens. Clothesline now in the corner. And Tyler Breeze has been set up. Here comes Owens. Cannonball. Cannonball in the corner by KO. And now Kevin Owens sets up Tyler Breeze for the pop handle neck breaker. My goodness. You will find that some of the most destructive maneuvers in the ring come from the current United States Champion. As Owens went for the pop-up powerbomb, Breeze able to reverse with that dragon screw leg whip. And now Breeze supermodel kick. No, Owens steps aside before delivering that shoulder tackle. And now Tyler Breeze picked back up to his feet, and there's a super kick by Owens. Kevin Owens now, again looking for the pop-up powerbomb to put this matchup away. And here it comes. Breeze sent off the ropes. Oh, but Tyler Breeze, Hurricane Rana reversal. And now Tyler Breeze looking for something here on Kevin Owens. What is Breeze looking for? Oh, wait a minute. Unprettier. The Unprettier. Into the cover goes Breeze. What a victory this would be to pin the champion. No, Owens kicks out at 2. Owens with a kick out at 2. And now Tyler Breeze up to the second rope, looking to capitalize on the moment. Tyler Breeze, uh-oh, got caught. Breeze got caught. Owens with a powerbomb. Planting Tyler Breeze back first into the mat does Owens. And now KO has Breeze up in the torture rack position. Owens, torture rack into the neck breaker. And that could do it. Into the cover goes the United States Champion, but Tyler Breeze stays in it. Tyler Breeze able to stay alive here in this match as Owens drives his knee into the back of Tyler Breeze. And now Owens with a kick to the gut. Tyler Breeze though with another fireman's carry takeover. Big shot there, and another. And now Tyler Breeze from behind with a Russian leg sweep. Breeze hooks the outside leg of Owens. Kick out though at 1. More damage needs to be made as Tyler Breeze now with a kick to the back to KO. And now Breeze drives his knee into the back of the United States Champion. Tyler Breeze got called out. Belly to belly suplex by Owens. Breeze tried that kick, but Owens caught the leg and delivered that belly-to-belly suplex. And now Tyler Breeze, once again, head first off the turnbuckle. And now Kevin Owens sets up Tyler Breeze. Second rope moonsault. The agility of KO on display right there, as now Breeze gets picked back up to a vertical base. And now Kevin Owens looks for the super kick. Tyler Breeze able to block it. And now Breeze went for the right hand. Owens with one of his own. Kick to the gut. Clubbing shot to the back as well. But look at Owens. This matchup may be taking its toll on the prize fighter, as Tyler Breeze once again gets picked back up to his feet. Super kick this time connects it. And Tyler Breeze may be loopy after that super kick. Kick to the gut once again. Breeze sent off the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb. This time Owens gets it. Into the cover goes the United States Champion, and Owens puts away Tyler Breeze. Kevin Owens gets the victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The prize fighter's momentum continues as he was able to retain his title at the Battleground pay-per-view, and he follows that up with another victory here tonight on the red brand. Congratulations to Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes one of the men that Kevin Owens defeated at the Battleground pay-per-view in that fatal four-way match. Here comes the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. What is he doing out here? Drew McIntyre perhaps looking to confront the United States Champion here tonight on Raw. What does McIntyre have to say? Kevin, we all know that you looked out at Battleground. If it was a one-on-one situation against me, you wouldn't be champion right now. Oh, look who it is. The guy with so much to prove. You think you're so good now that you've had your little break from WWE, huh? A break? Buddy, I haven't stopped. I've busted my ass to get back here, and now that I am back, I want your championship, Kevin Owens. Well, sorry, but this title isn't going anywhere. I've told you already that you're not going to have your little comeback at my expense. Well, how's about you man up? Take me on at Primed for Glory and see how good I am. You know what? That sounds like a great idea, but the answer is no. I don't need to face you, Drew. You need to prove yourself to me first. You find somebody back there. I don't care who it is. Anybody you like. But as long as I beat them, I get a shot at your title. What do you say? Fine. Wait here. Well, Kevin Owens is going to look for an opponent for Drew McIntyre here tonight on Monday Night Raw. We will be right back after this. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and oh my goodness, Drew McIntyre's opponent is the world's strongest man. Introducing his opponent from Silsbee, Texas. He is the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Mark Henry is the opponent that Kevin Owens has selected for McIntyre here tonight on Monday Night Raw. If McIntyre wins, then he shall receive a United States Championship match with Kevin Owens at Primed for Glory. That is the rules that Owens agreed to. Owens certainly not making this an easy task for the Scottish psychopath though. This is going to be one hell of a matchup and one hell of an obstacle for McIntyre to overcome, as here we go, we are underway. And McIntyre out of the gate, coming after the world's strongest man with some big strikes. Henry up against the ropes, McIntyre with some punches to the gut, and there's a clothesline as Henry rebounds off the ropes. McIntyre gains control in the early stages of this match, as now McIntyre with the ground and pound on the world's strongest man. Henry now though right back up to his feet, and there's a back body drop to McIntyre. And now Mark Henry just like that turning the tide here in this contest. Hip attack into the cover, first one of this match, and it's only a 1 count. More damage needs to be made. As now Drew McIntyre fights back up to a vertical base. Missed that chop, and Henry takes advantage with a headbutt. Into another cover now goes Henry. And yet again, a 1 count only. And now Mark Henry slowing the matchup down as he has this claw applied on the shoulder of Drew McIntyre. Henry trying to wear down McIntyre early on, as here comes another hip attack. And look at Henry just taunting McIntyre. As McIntyre gets back up to his feet, catches Henry with another clothesline. And McIntyre is fired up. McIntyre feeling the pressure here tonight, feeling the energy also from the WWE fans as Henry goes face first into the mat. And now McIntyre sending Henry into the corner. And look at McIntyre unloading on Henry in the corner. Big right hands to the world's strongest man. And now McIntyre trying to stomp out Henry, but look at the power as he takes out the leg of Drew McIntyre. Oh, and a massive right hand. McIntyre may be loopy after that, as now McIntyre hoisted up onto the shoulders of Mark Henry and driven into the top turnbuckle. That will do some damage. Mark Henry now in firm control of this matchup. Another headbutt from Henry. And again, Henry just taunting the Scottish psychopath. And oh my goodness, no, not off the second rope. Oh, McIntyre gets out of the way of that splash. Great counter there by Drew McIntyre. STO takedown now by the Scottish psychopath. McIntyre turning things around as he is back in control. Big stomp there to the arm of Henry. And now Mark Henry being picked back up to his feet. And McIntyre with another clothesline. McIntyre may be closing in right now on that United States Championship match at Prime for Glory as Henry's in the corner and McIntyre with some more clotheslines. McIntyre feeding off the energy of the WWE fans. They are firmly behind him as Henry with a double leg takedown. And now the world's strongest man drops the elbow onto the chest of McIntyre. Back and forth matchup this has been. As now Mark Henry sending McIntyre off the ropes. McIntyre reversing. Henry off the ropes, and there's a back elbow by Drew McIntyre. And now Henry again picked up to a vertical base. And the Scottish psychopath with a flatliner to follow. And now McIntyre, he's calling for the Claymore kick. And there it is. McIntyre with the Claymore kick. Is it enough to put away Henry? No, kick out at 2. And now the WWE fans chanting sexual chocolate to try and get under the skin of the world's strongest man. Henry off the ropes again, and there's a hip toss. Hip toss by McIntyre, but Henry takes out the legs. Henry sweeping the legs of McIntyre and now has the bear hug. The bear hug locked in. McIntyre may be in trouble. McIntyre, is he going to tap out here? No, McIntyre's going to try and fight it. Trying to fight out of the bear hug. Bell clap, and that does the trick. McIntyre escapes. And now here comes McIntyre with some more strikes. Backing Henry into the corner. And now McIntyre. Oh, what a kick. Caught Henry right in his chest. And now Mark Henry may be reeling. Henry may be reeling. McIntyre. Headbutt, no. Henry with a fireman's carry takeover. Great counter there by the world's strongest man as McIntyre is set up against the ropes. Mark Henry with a shot to the back and another. McIntyre is down. And now the world's strongest man may want the world's strongest slam, but McIntyre reverses it with an arm drag. Claymore kick out of nowhere. Where did that come from? And now Drew McIntyre wants the Future Shock DDT. Kick to the gut. He hooks the arms. Future Shock DDT delivered. Into the cover goes Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre does it. McIntyre does it. Drew McIntyre gets a title opportunity at Kevin Owens in 2 weeks. It was an uphill battle for the Scottish psychopath, but McIntyre found a way to pull off the victory. Drew McIntyre will face Kevin Owens in 2 weeks at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Prime for Glory for the United States title. Congratulations to Drew McIntyre. Switching topics now to our main event here tonight. Baron Corbin will take on one of the men that he will compete against in 2 weeks at the Prime for Glory pay-per-view. Tonight, Baron Corbin takes on the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. That match is still to come your way tonight. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, and moments ago, Drew McIntyre defeated the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Kevin Owens agreed to the terms that if McIntyre won that match, then he would get a United States Championship match against Owens at Prime for Glory. Well, the matchup was made official moments ago during the commercial break. Right now, though, it is time for women's action, as here comes Bayley. The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, it's Bayley. Bayley making her way down to the ring as she is on a path of redemption right now here on Monday Night Raw. After coming up short against Ruby Riott for the Raw Women's Championship at the Battleground pay-per-view and losing to Charlotte Flair last week here on the Red Brand, Bayley now looks for the victory to rebound from her losses and to get back on the path of winning. The path of redemption starts right here tonight for the True Hugger. That is what she told me earlier on this evening. And here comes her opponent, who is also looking for a big victory here tonight as well. The powerhouse, Dana Brooke. Introducing her opponent, from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke fell short 2 weeks ago as she took on the debuting Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Tonight she looks to rebound from that loss by defeating the True Hugger, Bayley, here tonight. Both of these women want the victory here this evening, but only one of them can get it. Which woman will walk out of here tonight with the victory? We will find out momentarily as this matchup is about to begin. Bayley versus Dana Brooke. Here we go. The referee calls for the bell and we are underway as old Bayley right out of the gate caught Dana Brooke as Dana came running at her. Luthez pressed by Bayley, but now Dana with the elbow smashing a drop kick to follow. Oh, and there's a massive kick to the back from Dana Brooke. And now off the stomp to the midsection, Bayley being repositioned, and Dana with a sockable kick to the midsection. Dana now choking the True Hugger there on the mat. And Bayley is reeling. But as I say that, Bayley with the arm drag. Trying to fight back now here against Dana Brooke. Bayley looks for something, but Dana able to reverse. And now Dana Brooke from behind with a back suplex. Planting Bayley there into the mat. And now Bayley picked back up to a vertical base and gets sent off the ropes by Dana Brooke. Ducks underneath the clothesline, does Bayley. And now here comes the True Hugger. Dana now sent off the ropes, and there's a clothesline by Bayley. But wait a minute. That is the music of Sasha Banks. Bayley distracted. And oh, wait a minute. Dana Brooke from behind. Dana Brooke taking advantage. Oh, Samoan driver. Bayley was distracted. Where the hell is Sasha Banks? Here's the cover. And oh my goodness. Bayley falls short again. Thanks to a distraction this time from Sasha Banks. What the hell is going on? That really got into the head of Bayley. I don't think anybody saw that coming. Did Dana Brooke even know that that was coming? Dana gets the victory nonetheless. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw, as here come the Hardy Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys making their way out to the ring, and they have some things to address that occurred at the Battleground pay-per-view when they took on the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival. Matt and Jeff were unsuccessful in winning back the Tag Team Championships that they've won so many times before, and tonight they want to address what transpired at the Battleground pay-per-view. Let's hear from the Hardy Boys right now. Revival, everybody here knows that at Battleground, you barely escaped. I was about to shut that match down. New champions were about to be crowned, and if it wasn't for that roll-up, we would be champions right now, not you. Exactly, so here's what we propose. The Revival versus the Hardys one more time at Prime for Glory in 2 weeks. If you can beat us clean in this ring, we will confess the following night that you are the best team going today. Have a good think about it. Let us know your response next week on Raw. Well, the challenge has been laid out by the Hardy Boys. The Raw Tag Team Champions, The Revival, will respond next week. Still to come tonight though here on Monday Night Raw, our main event of the evening. 2 weeks before their triple threat match with the Universal Champion Braun Strowman at Prime for Glory, Baron Corbin will take on one of his opponents in Samoa Joe. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw. And here comes the Dutch Destroyer, Alistair Black, as he is set for one-on-one action next here on the red brand. Alistair Black looks to continue his momentum after his victory at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Battleground. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Amsterdam, Holland, Alistair Black. Alistair Black coming off of a victory over the Velveteen Dream at the Raw exclusive Battleground pay-per-view. Tonight he looks to continue his winning ways as Alistair Black remains undefeated here in the new era of WWE. Velveteen Dream though continues to be a pain in the side of the Dutch Destroyer. Last week here on Monday Night Raw, the Velveteen Dream sent out a very cryptic message directed at Alistair Black. The Velveteen Dream stated that he was going to have to get the attention of Alistair Black. I have no idea what that means or what it entails, but I expect we will find out soon. As here comes Alistair Black's opponent for tonight. Introducing his opponent from Live Oak, Florida, Titus O'Neil. I spoke to Titus O'Neil earlier on tonight before the show began, and he told me that it is time for the Titus brand to step into the light. Yet another cryptic message from one of our wrestlers here on the red brand. I have again no idea what Titus meant by that statement, but As I said with the Velveteen Dream's cryptic message, I expect we will find out soon enough. Titus O'Neil looks to break the undefeated streak of Alistair Black here tonight, but if Titus gets hit with that black mass, the matchup may be over. So that is something that Titus will need to watch out for here in this matchup. As the bell rings, we are underway. And these two men will look up to begin proceedings. Alistair Black gains the upper hand as he takes Titus down to one knee. And now Black wrenching away on the arm of Titus O'Neil. Titus now, though, able to take Black down to the mat. And now Titus turning the tide, but Black right back up to a vertical base. And now the Dutch Destroyer with a double underhook suplex to Titus. Goes for the kick, but Titus evades. Nobody home there for the elbow smash. As now Alistair Black delivers a back suplex. Follows it up with a stomp as well. And now Titus back up to his feet again as Black sends him off the ropes. And there's a collision. Black able to take advantage with that kick. Oh, and there's a jumping knee strike to follow. And now Titus O'Neil with a knee of his own to the skull of Alistair Black. And now here's Titus off the ropes with a jumping elbow drop to the chest of the Dutch Destroyer. And he follows it up with a kick to the face. And now Titus O'Neil with a big punch to the gut. Follows it up with a clothesline. And Titus O'Neil is rolling right now as Alistair Black takes out Titus's leg. Smart move there by the Dutch Destroyer as Alistair Black goes for the slam. Titus with a neck breaker. Nice reversal. As now Alistair Black gets picked back up to his feet. And Titus is going to pull him back into a shoulder tackle. Alistair Black may be reeling right now as Titus applies the chin lock. Trying to slow this matchup down now is Titus O'Neil. But look at Alistair Black. Trying to create separation. Shots to the midsection. That will do the trick. And now Black with a cutter. And now Alistair Black's going to head up to the top rope. Titus wisely gets himself out of harm's way. Titus rolling to the outside of the ring to avoid whatever Black had planned there. And now Titus getting himself back inside the ring. Black will fall for the bait. And now Titus looks to take advantage, and he does. Elbow right there to the shoulder blade. And now there's some left hooks. Alistair Black, though, sending Titus to the outside. And this time Alistair Black looks to follow up. Setting up Titus. Vertical suplex on the steel floor. Titus landed hard there on the steel floor back first. And now Alistair Black cranking away at the neck of Titus. The referee continuing to count out these two. They have up until a count of 10 to get back inside the... Wait a minute. The Velveteen Dream is here. The Velveteen Dream trying to go after Black. Goes head first off the apron instead. And there's a knee to the back by the Dutch Destroyer. Titus trying to take advantage there momentarily. Did not work out. But now Velveteen Dream is in the ring. And the Dream interrupting this match. That will be a disqualification. Alistair Black wins. But now look at this. Titus lending a helping hand for the Dream. And the Dream unloads on the Dutch Destroyer. Alistair Black now, though, going to try and fight back. Oh, clash of the Titus. The clash of the Titus by Titus O'Neil. And that will lay out Alistair Black for the Velveteen Dream. And the Dream now up high. Velveteen Dream pointing at Titus as if to say thanks very much before hitting the Purple Rainmaker elbow. I know the Velveteen Dream wanted the attention of Alistair Black, but after what he just did, he may live to regret it. Welcome back everybody to Monday Night Raw, as it is now time for our main event. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Huntington Beach, California, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe makes his way down to the ring as he is set for action here in our main event tonight. against one of his opponents at the upcoming Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Primed for Glory, Baron Corbin. Corbin and Joe will be competing with Braun Strowman in a triple threat match for the Universal Championship at Primed for Glory, and the winner here tonight will obviously gain some momentum heading into the pay-per-view in 2 weeks. And here comes Samoa Joe's opponent. He is the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin got an opportunity at the Battleground pay-per-view to capture the Universal Championship as he took on the monster among men, Braun Strowman, in one-on-one action. Corbin, though, unable to win the championship. And last week here on Monday Night Raw, Corbin took on Strowman once again, but the matchup was interrupted by Samoa Joe, who would cause a disqualification. That is what started the tensions between these two men. And earlier on tonight, those tensions came to the forefront as they got into a heated exchange to begin tonight's show. And that is what prompted our general manager, Kevin Nash, to set up this matchup for tonight's show. We are going to find out who the better of the two really is between Corbin and Samoa Joe. A very interesting matchup to say the least. These two not exactly fan favourites amongst the WWE fans. Our main event of the evening is about to be underway, and here we go. Corbin versus Joe, and Baron Corbin starting things off with a shoulder tackle, taking down the Samoan submission machine. And now Joe picked back up to his feet, and Samoa Joe fighting back as he looks for something, but Baron Corbin with the reversal into a back suplex. And now Baron Corbin unloading here on Samoa Joe, but Joe did not feel that punch to the gut, and there's a snap suplex now by Joe. Samoa Joe did not feel that punch at all. That is a testament to the toughness of the Samoan submission machine. As now Baron Corbin, oh, I think Joe may have felt that one. Baron Corbin taking full control early on here in this contest. As now Samoa Joe gets picked back up to his feet again, and here's Baron Corbin with another right hand. Corbin, of course, a former Golden Gloves boxing champion, as Samoa Joe up against the ropes right now. He sends Corbin up and over, and now Baron Corbin is on the apron, but there's a big shot, dazing Samoa Joe. And Corbin with another big punch. Clubbing blow now to the back as well. And once again, the arrogance of the Lone Wolf on full display as he taunts away to the WWE fans. And now Corbin, power slam to Joe, into the first cover now of this match, only a 1 count. More damage needs to be made. Oh, another big right hand. Corbin really utilising that boxing background as he drives his knee into the back of the head of Samoa Joe and taunts away to the WWE fans. Corbin now off the ropes, goes for the clothesline, but Joe gets out of the way. And now Samoa Joe with a comeback here in this contest, launching Corbin to the other side of the ring. Now is Samoa Joe. And now Samoa Joe with a snapmare takedown. Looks to crank away at the neck now of Corbin. And Samoa Joe slowing the matchup down, keeping Baron Corbin at bay. And now Baron Corbin trying to create separation here, and he does. Some more shots there to Samoa Joe, and there's the deep 6. Out of nowhere, Corbin now into the cover to put this matchup away. No, kick out at 2 by Joe. WWE fans conflicted on who to cheer for here in this match. Again, these two not exactly fan favourites. As Samoa Joe gets sent into the corner, and there's a Uranagi. Uranagi caught Baron Corbin, and now Joe again launches Corbin to the other side of the ring. The power of Joe coming into play. Oh, and there's a big senton doing the damage. Here's the cover now by Joe to put away Corbin. No, only a 2 count. Only a 2 count there for Samoa Joe. As now Joe with a stomp to the midsection. And the Samoan submission machine with some vicious kicks to the skull of Corbin. And there's the arrogance of Samoa Joe now on full display. As here comes Joe. Another big senton. And you bet that the Universal Champion Braun Strowman is watching this matchup very closely, as there's the Island Driver. The Island Driver by Samoa Joe into the cover, and Corbin's able to kick out. Another 2 count here in this match. As now Samoa Joe thinking about what he's going to do next. He's going to get Corbin back up to his feet, but Corbin back body drop, taking down Samoa Joe. And now Joe picked back up to his feet. Corbin with a massive clothesline, leveling Joe right there. And there's a kick to the back now from Corbin. As Baron Corbin heads up to the second rope. Corbin measuring Samoa Joe now. What does Corbin have in mind? Double axe handle, no, Joe steps aside. And now Samoa Joe with a double chop to the chest. Missed that slap there though, and now Corbin has an opening. Here comes Corbin, uppercut, no! Right hand from Joe. And another right hand, and now the Coquina Clutch being locked in. Samoa Joe has it. Coquina Clutch locked in on Corbin. Corbin got caught. Corbin may be in trouble here. Baron Corbin may have to tap out. Samoa Joe with the Coquina Clutch. What is Corbin going to do? He taps. Baron Corbin taps out. Samoa Joe is the winner. That is how deadly the Coquina Clutch is. It can be locked in out of nowhere, just like it was in that match, and it could spell the end. Just like it was the end for Baron Corbin. As we take a look back here again, back and forth towards the end of this contest. Samoa Joe with that massive right hand, follows it up with a second one, and then locks in the Coquina Clutch. And that would be the end for Baron Corbin here in this bout. Baron Corbin with no choice but to submit to the Samoan submission machine. And that is just how deadly Samoa Joe is with his submission maneuvers. One of the best submission specialists on Monday Night Raw, no doubt in my mind. Samoa Joe builds momentum as he heads towards his triple threat match for the Universal Championship in 2 weeks.